Beginners always need help figuring out the piano keys letters. Often in piano lessons, I will print out some piano keys letters on cardstock, cut them into cards, and send them home with students. This helps parents and students when practicing at home. I designed these piano keys letters for my students because 1, they fit over the groups of 2 and 3 black keys nicely on the piano. By grouping the letters in the 2 and 3 black key groups, students are able to identify and memorize the piano keys letters more easily. Memorizing the alphabet letters is important when note reading begins. 2. The cards are removable. When the pandemic began in 2020, I shifted to online piano lessons, and during our online lessons, I got to look inside my students' home piano setup. Boy, was I shocked. Many of my students didn't have adequate practice setups at all. I was even more surprised at how many students had letters written on their actual piano keys in permanent marker. 3. These piano keys letters are the perfect size for not impeding the student's ability to play the white notes while the cards are actually sitting on the black keys. So the cards can be placed on the piano and left there as they learn their songs. 4. These cards are useful for playing beginning games with students at the keyboard. 5. They're also useful for playing beginning games away from the piano. For example, if you download my piano race game, and you can find a link in the description box below, you can use the piano keys letters to create a long piano keyboard on the floor. You can play the race game away from the actual piano keyboard. Piano match game is another game that can be played away from the piano with these cards. And 6, songs that are written with music alphabet letters help teach kids music right away. In fact, at the very first piano lesson, students are familiar with alphabet letters and they can learn dozens and dozens of songs on the piano before they actually begin reading music notation on the staff. At Music Time Kids, we're creating resources that are not only helpful for music teachers, but also for parents. One of the biggest questions I see over and over is that parents are unsure what their beginning piano students should be doing for practice at home. And the youngest beginners are much more successful when parents are involved in their music making, and that when there's plenty of play-based learning. Piano-based games teach so much without the required note reading skills, and piano alphabet letter songs help new students learn songs quickly so they feel successful. And these can be incorporated into practice at home with parental help. You can get these free piano keys letters and more free resources when you sign up to be on my email list, because I'm creating more free content each month.